Cody Crowley turns down Boots Ennis for possible bout on November 25th. Says that his people feel like the fight wouldn't be good for our situation right now. People have to know that Boots Ennis is a Showtime fighter. He's not really on PBC, and those different things like that will kind of hamper him in situations. That's why when you see Andre, a lot of times he might be with Showtime. Right now he's a Showtime fighter, but he's not a PBC fighter. Or they wouldn't probably consider that he's PBC. A lot of guys who's fighting on PBC, Showtime, they're not really PBC guys or signed directly to PBC. They're just dealing with through the platform at this point. But that's the situation right now. Boots is hard to get a fight with anybody. People say Terrence Crawford's turned him down. Now, Terrence Crawford's got turned down plenty of times, as much as Boots has, by bigger opponents with bigger names. And this is after being undisputed champ. So this is the situation right now where it's hard for him to find a fight. And for him to get a belt, that's probably the only way that guys will actually try to fight him. But we all have to remember, like, that's why you can't really laugh at the situation Terrence Crawford was in, because now Boots Ennis finds himself in that same situation with promotional companies needing you to sign certain deals for you to get a certain fight with a certain guy. If you don't, that's a bad investment, and it's a business. People try to say, he called out this guy, he called out that guy. Who cares, man? They don't care. You ever heard Bob Arum say, oh, so-and-so called each other out, so they're going to fight? Nah, man, that ain't how business work. That ain't how business work. That's just like if you had a job. You call somebody out, you think you going to get their position if you prove that they wrong about something? Nah. What are you talking about? Call outs, man. If you a fighter, man, why are you calling somebody out? Last time I checked, man, fighters don't be calling people out. They be fighting. If you about that life, you really about that life. All this things got to be in certain positions, and when it comes to Boots Ennis, they have to have different criterias, and people act like the same thing that just happened to Terrence Crawford. People just said Terrence Crawford got to leave top rank, and he got to do all this and that, and Bob Arum, and he got to make better decisions, and he needs to try to fight Earl Spence, and I don't feel like he wants to do this and that. But now those same people who said that, they get around Boots Ennis, and they're like, oh, I feel sad for Boots. Oh, he should have. Crawford don't want to fight him in the belts and all these things, and it sounds so corny, man. People don't even know what's going on for real. I'm not gonna really get into it about this video. I got a video later describing this, but it's just a lot of names I'm seeing. No Stanionis, no Keith Thurman, no Cody Crowley. So who's gonna fight? And now he has a belt, so nobody wants to try to come get a belt from him. It's not about the belts, man. Some guys don't care about the belt. They'll walk around you and get a payday. That's why you seen Keith Thurman fight Manny Pacquiao and these other people. Wasn't nobody trying to fight Terrence Crawford back then. We was saying, I'll fight Keith Thurman. But now that he's in position he is, now people say, well, I need a payday. I'll jump in there with Terrence Crawford. That'll be the biggest fight that I have left anyways. I don't have any other big fights left. So let me get up in there and try to get a payday with him. That's the point we at right now. Boots Ennis is going to have to fight his way to the top and basically figure out what's going to happen between now and then. But the opponents, even with a belt, without a belt, finding opponents is not going to be easy. Right now, he'll have to just focus on mandatories and doing things like that. But that's the only way he'll get a top opponent right now without a guy trying to run away, or a lot of this stuff got to do with business too. That's why certain guys don't really want to sign with certain places. That's why you see what Devin Haney is. He go from ESPN and the Zone. He know what he's dealing with. He know how the business is going. So he want to know how his schedule is going to go. He don't want to wait around saying, oh, this guy needs to fight me. This guy needs to fight me, because a lot of guys over there at Showtime, he's tried to fight Crowley and all these other guys a long time ago. It just don't happen. It's not just one fighter. But most of these guys, they don't focus on that. They try to focus on who's ducking who and A lot of these guys, they just want to wake up one day and say, "Oh, so and so's ducking." Like, that's how you know a man don't know boxing for real. I'm gonna just be real. Like, the fact that grown men be saying this, it's not really a real conversation at this point. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.